Hey, we're back at Dead Animal Garage. It's been too long. Things had kind of slowed down for a while. Had some life got in the way, so finally was able to get back on the project. So we got Betty back weekend before last, and finally starting to tear down. So just wanted to do a quick walk around, show you where we're at. Had a buddy come over and help do some of the heavy lifting so we could get things separated. So anyway, here she is. So right now we are working on getting all the floor pan cut out. Pretty much there, just got to do a little more trimming, whatever else. Came off pretty easy. A few stubborn bolts. It didn't want to work nicely with me, but we got them. So anyway, there's that. There's the chassis left over. Guess if anybody is interested in anything off of this, let me know. Said wheels and tires are gonna go. It's got a 9-inch in it if anybody wants that. MP 435 trans. The FE cylinder heads are rebuilt. The headers actually they're basically brand new, but they sat outside for a while, so they got a little rusty. Intake Edelbrock 600. Any of it cheap. I'm not going to ask a whole lot of money, so I just want to get rid of it before it all goes to the scrapyard. And there's a front clip ready to roll. I'll have to get the bed back inside and work on getting that cut down. That'll be after we get the cab secured, and then a bunch of other scrap metal. So, and there's the Vic waiting for the transplant. So anyway, as I get a little more progress, I will keep everybody posted. And people were asking about cuts and where they go. So here's kind of a close-up of the A-pillars. Took everything, since I'm using the dash, I kept the fasteners there along there. Went right basically to the pinch line. Not exactly on it, but pretty close. And then I didn't cut back to here. I actually came out like another inch because there's enough width in the rocker panels to get it to fit over. And I just figured it might be more easier to weld onto this, and I can just trim this off later. As far as in the back, I haven't done anything other than notch to get it to kind of sit down where I want it. So quickly over to the other side. Same thing, kind of right down the very edge of the air box. In fact, you end up cutting some of it, and have to get some piece of plastic and the plastic weld stuff, whatever, and patch that back in. And the same thing on this side. Trimmed everything down, and then cut the rockers. So we're going to drop it down and see what it looks like. Okay, back at Dead Animal. Made a little more progress today. Didn't get quite as far as I wanted to, but I'm an old guy. I can only work for so long. But anyway, we got her sitting down a little further now on the frame. Still got to come down. Probably I want to come down at least another inch. Got a couple areas where I don't know if we'll be able to see it or not. Let me grab a flashlight. I'm hitting right up in here. So I want to trim some of that away, and then same thing on the opposite corner. I don't know if you can see this side or not. But anyway, she's getting real close. Still got to go forward a little bit too, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is trimming some of this away to help push it forward, and I can get around this little notch here. And then in the back, still obviously a little more trimming. I got to cut off the lips of all this, and that'll drop the ass end probably a good inch or so. And then, yeah, get the floor cut to pull all this back out. And we are real close to getting ready to put the front clip on. So, finally getting some progress this weekend. I'm really happy. So, she's getting there. Like I said, a little lower yet. I like to kind of get it as low as I can. But I think she's looking sweet. So I will keep you posted as to my final stance once I get it all done.